Wow. What is F-boy? What does that stand for? Fine boy?
Oh, where's her bra? Come on now.
What do you know about reality TV?
I'm hooked.
What's her name? The one with the big butt.
Kim Kardashian.
The Kardashians.
Today, I'm going to take you on a journey through reality programming.
Oh boy.
You ready to get real?
I'm always real, you know that.
I want to get married, I want to have babies. Before I'm like 26, do you have health insurance?
Oh.
Welcome to the strangest blind date ever.
This is a Star Trek reality show?
They do look weird.
That's a great idea, though. That's a great idea.
Personality for me is everything.
It's like the Star Wars bar.
You're the best looking devil.
Oh my gosh.
Weird right now.
Would you count this as a weird experience for you?
It doesn't look real to me.
I love his nose.
Better get that lanced,
your
pal.
friend.
Don't sit on her face.
What if I
Wow,
pick you?
is this a real dating site?
Oh, a real person. Look at that.
Kiss this girl and I don't know what she looks like.
Wow, no tongues.
Sexy beast.
Now, see, I like that. Forcing them to get to know the person, not just based on looks.
Looks like some of my neighbors in the old folks' home, you know?
I don't think it's Lifetime.
What? Is that a question or a joke?
No.
Not for me. Because one of the things that I always liked about meeting people, I like to look at their eyes, the chemistry. If I look at this mask, I'm not sure what I relate to.
Catfish, a person who
Creates a false identity online.
To pursue romantic relationships, so they lie.
Hi, I'm Neve. A couple years ago, I fell in love online. Turns out my crush wasn't who I thought she was.
Wow, that doesn't happen, does it? People wouldn't lie, would they?
Internet wanted to tell me about their bizarre online romance. I could just pursue every single
Why catfish? Why not bait or something?
So that's what we decided to do. Dear Neve, I'm in an online relationship with the greatest guy ever.
Oh, one of those.
We haven't met yet. I need the help of someone who's been through this experience before.
This is really sad.
Hey. Hey, man.
I love her, you know, I love Abby.
The connection we built is really something
They're
once in a lifetime.
playing by the percentage.
Sort of dig in.
Yeah, go ahead and investigate.
This could just be another fake profile.
He says she's who she says she is. He's married. It means that the person she's been talking to.
So people are making this stuff up to. Wow, they must be desperate.
So this is what you call catfish. Okay. He carries a lot of baggage.
Catfish has been happening for years.
Oh, my heart just, oh, wow. I've heard about this. I've read about it.
Why would you want to even attempt to establish a relationship when you're lying from the outset and you know that person's going to be, whether they're happy or sad, they're going to have a huge reaction that you lied to them.
I've never been that desperate, really. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I've never had to resort to that.
Because they think other people won't accept who they are.
I think it's loneliness.
Self-confidence.
You're just totally insecure and afraid you won't be liked.
But I think some people could use some help.
Women have been forced to tolerate the manipulative.
Well, they certainly do seem to like themselves.
He's cute. They both are cute.
That's why we're here. Welcome to F-Boy Island. Ladies,
I do like the caboose, though. Can we stop on that?
I'm over the players. I'm at a point in my life where I'm ready for love.
Ready for love.
what you should know, there are 24 men.
Wow.
12 of them are nice guys. The other 12, self-proclaimed F-boys.
He's really cute, but he looks like he's gonna ruin my life.
It's up to these three ladies and you at home to figure out who the F is who. I don't
Wow. What is F-boy? What does that stand for? Fine boy? Boy. Oh my gosh.
That's my next vacation.
I don't know if I want to watch it, but I'd love to be in it.
Why don't they have shows for older people, seniors looking for love? Why does it always have to be young people?
I've always had a problem with F-boys. They were F-boys when I was young, too. We just didn't call them that.
What did you call them?
Jerks.
Describe an F-boy.
Handsome, good looking, probably can do can do some schooling.
I'm not sure if I could spot the nice guy or not. You'd think I could after all these years, for God's sake.
You got to give time to know a person, you know, the way they talk, the way they carry themselves. And by just judging, you know, looking at it, it's too superficial, you know.
How can you determine who's the nice boy? That whole thing makes me skeptical right there. My nice boy is your boy.
I need my foundation. I need my lip gloss. I need my highlight and my contour.
Where's her bra?
Snowflake.
Come on now.
A young person who's considered overly emotional.
Drama.
I like emotion.
Guys, this is not okay.
And dramatic.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my whole life.
He's not even 20.
Who can't even unload a dishwasher.
Boy, they're so concerned how they look.
Down a job. And these 10 Snowflakes families have reached their breaking point. So they've tricked their giant babies into traveling far, far away to make them grow the hell up.
Where the hell are we? Feels borderline abusive.
So this is Snowflake Mountain? What's that got to do with dandruff?
I would have kicked him out years ago.
It's an interesting concept. Would I like to watch it? I don't know.
The reality of people, they have no clue what life is all about, and it's beyond themselves.
I mean, get those people out in the real world and make them grow up and take responsibility for themselves. Part of the reason they're snowflakes is because you enabled it, people.
I was raised to do chores. We had chores. We were working all the time. These young people, I don't think they were raised with chores. It's entitlement. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I don't want to be responsible for anything. That's not how life is.
These are just spoiled brats who they need to be put out in the wilderness and try to make it on their own and realize they can handle it.
I've met the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. I've never seen her before.
Isn't he sincere and nice?
Someone to marry.
What a lion sacker.
This is wonderful.
Without ever seeing them.
Wonderful.
If you're ready to find the love of your life,
Game time.
the pods are now open.
Sure are. Boy, you guys are ready for that divorce.
Your biggest turnoffs.
So what are you looking for in a woman?
Ethnicity, race, physical
Wonderful.
appearance. None of
Wholesome.
that matters.
I'm really
Love it.
starting to emotionally connect with you.
Potential.
This could be a remarkable love story.
We're singles get engaged. In 5 minutes or less.
Scared of making the wrong decision.
You are scared,
My
pal.
life without you. Will you be my wife?
Talking to the wall.
I love it. I love it.
You know, I think I'm watching the wrong shows on Netflix.
What do you think about this method of finding love?
Well, I think it's terrible. And love is blind, but it's mostly after you're been in love. It's not before you're in love.
Well, you know, first what came to mind is that it's an extension of the 900 number. In old days, you make the call. You know, here you still pretty much like making the call because you don't see each other. But maybe it's more spontaneous, you know, so reaction, maybe the shadow, I don't know, you know, type of thing.
What if I told you there were 2 couples from the first season that are still together today?
That's great. Law of averages. I mean, it doesn't mean it's a good idea.
This retreat is full of the sexiest people in the world.
Didn't we just see this? Looks like the same T and A I just saw.
Sexy people.
I'm Lana.
Plot twist.
Go team.
There are conditions to your stay here.
Bloody hell.
No kissing or sex of any kind.
They're all leaving the show.
As if some robot is telling me I can't do anything.
It's not easy to go an extended period.
People will do anything with a camera on. Remember, there's 14 guys standing around looking at all this. Cameramen, sound men. Cut, and they do it over again.
Is blue balls a real thing?
We'll find out.
That's an F-boy.
You know, that's quite enticing. You got a pool of money, and you're attracted to somebody, and they're attracted to you, and then you know if you engage in any kind of physical activity, you might lose the money. It's called self-control.
Man, okay, all those expectations, and everybody's like, oh boy, we're gonna have fun, and then, no, you're not.
I could see that would be hard on all of them, you know, at least kissing.
Actually, it's fun.
How long do you think that you would make it in a house full of these hotties?
Now, if you had one where there's some interesting older men, not long.
You mean when I was 20? Or when I was 30, 40? Oh, it's a different time, you know.
Oh, I'd make it the whole way. No, you show me a pool full of money, and it's like, no. What's your number or your email, and I will text you when we get out of here.
I wouldn't make it for 10 minutes. I'd have to change my depends.
I haven't been in a relationship in 28 years.
Oh.
I want to feel that again.
My favorite show.
I was in a really dark place, but everything changed.
I bet you were.
After I met my soulmate on Instagram.
I have never met
Get quite a chance.
So I've decided to go to Russia.
Yeah, everything would change. Yeah, it sure would.
I'm traveling 7,000 miles.
Oh, male Brian.
He's a celebrity.
Soldier Boy.
And he wrote a song for me.
Hello, baby girl, Lisa. You know, anytime I talk to you on phone,
Yeah, I felt sorry for her.
End up, you think it's a beautiful girl. You get there, it's Vladimir Putin.
Has only been through chat. She writes, "See you soon. So
Sure.
excited."
You're desperate, pal. You're really desperate.
I remember him too. 90 Day Fiancé. This is one of my favorite shows.
If you have to travel 7,000 miles or however far to meet the person of your dreams, there's something wrong with you.
90 days. I was like in jail. 90 days.
You know, funny, it exactly accords to the amount of time it takes to qualify a visa.
Well, that's better than 5 minutes.
You know, I always wanting this type of unknown long distance hookup. Well, there's so many and plenty of ladies and men around you.
Well, it's a good way to learn about other cultures. Here in America, we know what we do. We go to, parties, we watch TV, but we go to these other countries and we find out how different other things are, and we realize how fortunate we are. All these people really want is a ticket to America. That's it.
90 days will give you a feeling, but 90 days really doesn't give you enough times to really know the person.
I just don't know how you can get to know someone online.
Thanks for watching this episode.
Keep it real by liking this episode and subscribing to the channel.
If there's any shows that we've missed,
Let us know in the comments.
Bye.